Right to the air is Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down, Chiefs.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Follow these two.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That pass caught. It's Williams. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 77 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Ready?
Now Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's another Kansas
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. The man in motion is Brown. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 12-yard line.
There's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Tiger, Tiger.
Now Goff. That is incomplete.
The coach keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, 20. Hey, 5.
Throwing again is Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
19, 18.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Bates' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 35.
Now here's Mahomes.
First down, Chiefs.
He's going to let it go again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a heck of a move. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said,
well, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 81 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Lions 24, Chiefs 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. And they're on the 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Mahomes.
They're all in the same place. Well, how does
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's loose down on the sideline. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, would have been fine. Going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up. That's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
You can come in the Cascades. I had my first fist fight here. I had my first kill.
So all square here this 3rd quarter as the kicks away.
Here's Lord. I shout.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Cascade is right past every kid in it's so good.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Oh, that's just not fair.
It's like all our problems on the field.
And he's taking
Only place to be all set like we can see.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's taken down. Chiefs sack.
Suck, red fast, blue, drill lesson on Sunday night. Well, none of that. You can see whatever you wanted to see.
Now go. Running in there and setting him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up the middle pass rush in that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Horton. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Rutgers on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Got the fly girl and the boys in there too. Somebody always got the late play, but nobody knows like skate queen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker
And
on
we
the kick
were
it
born
away.
this year. We was taking skating.
And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first
like I was
down.
out there all by myself. No, you put it out. Live.
From the gun, here's Goff.
No word.
Here it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Complete to David Montgomery.
Goff throwing again. Montgomery another targeted catch. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So first and 10 now from the 30. And this play still live. He faked the spike to throw it. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And a smart play there. I was probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
That is correct. Second catch for him today, and they're lined up for first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 51 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
By 20.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. St. Brown on the catch. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 76 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the